Hi, welcome to episode 8, and the awkward pause there at the beginning. Yeah.
We're back at it in Dawn of War 2, and we are prepared to fight a wild pack of Raveners, to include one hefty Ravener. And these boys love to swim in dirt. They love to be underground. They absolutely love Undertime Slopper. These guys, nasty.
Justin,
So that's what we're
I'm
going to be
willing to
dealing
bet
with
money
today
you're going
because
to blow me up with the remote detonation pack at least once this campaign.
should I not? I I desperately want this item because I know how good it is. I can't tell you how many times I just saw a almost insurmountable problem, placed one on the ground, and just went F skits, blow everything up. This is only possible to Jihad.
How is this possible, you ask? Through Jihad.
It is Cyrus is a brave Mujahideen fighter.
The brave Mujahideen fighters of the Blood Ravens. Alright, kick us into this mission, let's go.
Powerful Tyranid creature has been spotted, Commander. This insidious beast is an especially powerful Ravener. It has burrowed through multiple Imperial Guard outposts, wreaking havoc with morale. The beast's power means it's likely spawned from a primary hive, one that could provide us with a valuable genetic sample. Killing this Ravener will bring us one step closer to finding a primary hive.
Good job, I'm proud of you.
Deploying in
Ugh.
3, 2, 1.
So, Justin, in your experience as a semi medical professional, what do you think of the medicines and other stuff used in 40k?
So, the very interesting thing about the majority of medicines used in 40k is a lot of this stuff is not fake. It is definitely real. There is a massive caveat to it, however, whereas the majority of these medicines, I. No! Do not collect it, you fool!
I clicked it by accident. I'm sorry.
The majority of these medicines can only be acquired through a very niche mean, through a very minimal mean, a rare mean. And because of this, these medicines become even more incredibly rare. Uh, for instance, a lot of medicines nowadays are extremely expensive purely because of the difficulty that comes behind making them and producing them and getting the materials to get them. Uh, for instance, you have Caltrex. Caltrex is incredibly expensive, even if the stuff has been expired for. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay,
Run,
we
run,
should.
run, run.
Hold on. We need to reorganize this a little bit. So, you see now that there's a massive force of aliens here. So we aim for a soft target. We blow him up. They all start to panic and fight each other. This is now going to be the strategy. We want them to kill each other to make this easier on us.
Give me 1 second. Office. I'm texting my brother because he is a very polite individual. Oh my god, I heard explosions.
Cyrus is cleaning this up.
Thank you, Cyrus. Very cool.
Oh, that's a powerful zoanthrope. Okay. So that's where the warp shielding is coming from. Just one moment. While Cyrus takes a breather. And then puts that thing down and has them all go berserk again. Thanks, Cyrus. Very cool. Now he's gonna pick up the commander. The commander's gonna run for his little life. That's a Carnifex. Oh, if I had a remote detonation pack, oh, I'd put that thing down. Oh, oh no! Why did you shoot it? Why did you shoot it?
Don't worry, I've got this.
Is he just not moving?
Yeah. How is this possible, you ask? Oh, through jihad! Run!
The wild warrior. Well, let's just deal with that. Cyrus, a little bit of tactical supremacy going on here. Danger close, but we are still fine. All right, I need to get just close enough for these meltas.
I have an idea.
It should be close enough for just a regular grenade. But so no more of that.
How is
Now
this
let's
possible?
see what Melta does to such a hefty lad.
It's not going to do much.
Melta's, in fact, cannot target hefty lad.
Oh,
So, that is not bad.
watch
So long
this.
as he's not moving, that's fine. Oh, I see that. We just have to indirectly engage this boy. Be prepared to run with Thaddeus if it eats. No, it's directly attacking Thaddeus! Can he do it?
He's got this. I believe in him.
Oh,
He
Thaddeus
doesn't
run.
got this. Oh god!
Alright, once that happens, get ready to run with Thaddeus.
All right.
It takes more than that to stop us.
Alright, run with Thaddeus. I'm gonna drag him back. And then I'm just gonna ham battle. I am unbreakable! I am steel! I am doom!
I am dead as soon as the shield
I-
runs out.
March the Calderas?
We know no fear.
And
We
I
know
nothing?
we know moderate amounts of fear.
I am moderately afraid.
Assault squad. Keep
We are book marines after all. Advance, brothers.
Alright, now he'll advance.
jump to that position.
Ooh, that is a lot of boys.
Where? Oh my.
We'll thin their numbers a little bit. And then... Oh, wow.
Oh my.
I was paying attention to the wrong thing. That's fine.
Oh yeah, there's like a circle of protection around the deployment zone, which is very usable.
Assault acknowledged.
Thaddeus, please get your other.
Take your position, brother.
Oh, don't forget, we got like 6 packs of supplies back here.
Yes, I'm saving them.
Saving them, he says, dead on the floor.
Well, I actually could use... The commander has used, what, 2 med packs now? So I can click this, and I can click this. Cyrus should have enough energy to continue. He just needs to go that far, and then he needs to shoot that thing.
What was this?
Now, what's causing that over there?
Orc Crusher. Oh, it's the little Tyranid thing we haven't crushed yet.
Alright,
Tac-
I'll have Cyrus recover some more energy, and then I'll have him clear it out.
It's alright, I should be able to break it next time. Let's go.
And then we do this, because Teehee, the commander will be fine. He's just danger close to a mortar impact. Artillery shelling.
That's not mortar, that's Earthshaker cannon. It's fine, he's got power armor, right?
Oh yeah, he's... The Emperor protects, alright? The Emperor protects. That is a little factoid for you. Oh, snap. Well, it's a good thing the Emperor really protected that time. So, let's pick the commander up.
I love jetpacks.
Lovely stuff. Commander, welcome back.
Alright, Tarkus, get up there.
Ooh, that was close. Now, where was that
Good
thrower?
job, Tarkus. Alright, the thrower's over here on the right.
Alright.
Lightbulb, if you could make up your mind whether or not you want to die, that'd be great. Instead of trying to give me an epileptic seizure. I'd appreciate that.
Standard movement. Repositioning.
So, let me go... Oh, no.
Alright, so that...
Oh, how could you curse Cyrus like that? Oh, no.
It's okay, we now know its
Assault
range.
squad ready.
Oh, yeah, I knew what its range was, you psycho.
See, you knew I
Poor
didn't.
Cyrus.
Here, let's go take this shrine over here. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. All the big stuff over here should be dead now. It's just the little guys.
He says his 8 more Carnifexes appear. Oh, mines! Oh, wait, no, those are Rippers. Okay.
Hee.
We will take it.
See, I'm not scared of Rippers. It's the mines I'm worried about.
I'm scared of you.
It's fine. We're on the same side sometimes.
I bet you know the secrets of the Blood Angels.
I do.
I think it's time to have you speak to an Inquisitor.
You mean the Dark Angels, and we're the Blood Ravens.
Blood Ravens?
Field generators are
There are a lot of Marines with angels in their last name.
additional generators will not be available until
Blood
the
Angels,
next
Dark
deployment.
Angels.
Ready for battle.
Flank them!
Go! Jump to that position. It is done. Move on.
Who is shooting?
Forward. It is done. Move on. Withdraw. Keep in formation.
Our assault squad is taking losses.
Our assault squad is taking losses. Okay.
Take your position, brother. Target acknowledged. Redeploy.
Target eliminated.
There we go.
Get to that position, brothers.
Pushing... Not that way, actually. Okay.
But we'd be pushing into the primary
Positioning.
area here.
Whoa! There it is.
Falling back to next position.
Follow me, brothers.
Oh, okay. If it wants to come out alone.
Tyranid assault. It is done. Move on.
All Raveners are pretty tough. All Raveners.
Okay, that wasn't
Especially
a
after that one
Ravener.
just burst out of the ground. That wasn't the big Ravener. That was a little one.
I saw it and I was like, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to do a pro gamer move.
What they call a pro gamer move.
The Tyranids are in
Ow.
down. Here.
Ow.
It is done. Move on.
I'm going to do another pro gamer move, and I'm going to look for one of these synapse creatures and go, yep, and have everyone lose their minds. And while they're doing that, let's put a little blip down there.
Alright.
Positioning.
I hope they enjoyed that, as much as I did at least.
Alright, I'm going to throw another jetpack.
Don't stand near me, please.
Oh, I threw it the wrong way! Get out of there!
Woo! My goodness, I will clear the rest.
Confirmed.
Target acknowledged.
Tarkus is helping.
No mercy for the misguided.
No mercy for the misguided.
Acknowledged.
All right, and let's just get close for one more funny little. I'm sorry. What were they leaping at?
I don't know!
No. Fight those.
Enemy destroyed.
And then
Alright,
you
Tarkus,
get a little bit closer.
Take that.
Reporting in.
The chapter banner flies high.
Is he not able to flee? What's going on here?
Oh, I captured the point.
Oh. I did not see. My brain was not comprehending that one individual point being captured.
Alright, I'm going to do another pro gamer move. And throw another jetpack over here. What could possibly go wrong? Why do I... Oh, that's why I heard gross things.
Why do I hear gross things?
Yeah, it just explodes.
Get to that position, brothers.
Welcome to
I'm
Dawn
having
of
the
War
commander run all the way back over here so he can claim this point.
Assault squad. Fall back to a secure position. It is done.
2. It is done.
Oh, what?
Tactical squad.
You, stop that.
You should have
Oh, there
shot
was
the
a Zoan throat.
No!
Oh, it's fine. We can work this out.
Assault.
Ba- Skauskidable.
It is done. Move on.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, is there any more resupplies? There is one right here.
There's also one over by me.
Ready. Relocating.
Oh!
Fall back and regroup.
Purge the alien.
Thank you. They're just coming out of the ground, man.
Bad.
Coming out of the
Coming out
goddamn
the-
Assault
ground.
squad ready. Assault squad
Coming out the
on way.
woodwork. What is this, Tremors?
Oh, dude, did you know they finally killed off Burt Gummer in Tremors 5?
Tactical squad repositioning.
Oh, I know where the Ravener is. But no, I did. I walked over here and I'm like, where's the objective? Oh,
Reposition.
he's underground.
Assault squad.
I'm not moving any forward.
I need Cyrus over here, by the way.
Ooh, Cyrus.
Yeah, shoot the zone throat, please.
He is out of ammo, but I can do you one better.
Forward, brothers.
Hold on.
Let
There
me
you go.
just-
He's no longer out of ammo.
All right.
There we go.
Eliminate that target.
The commander! Oh,
Commander has fallen in battle.
Rest in pieces, Commander. You have done your best.
Move on.
Others claim it for the chapter.
So he is going to leave stealth so he can recover a little bit.
we've claimed both of these things, right? Yes.
Assault squad repositioning.
Point secure.
Point secure.
Oh, he landed it right in the middle.
I saw
Beep.
that.
Move on.
You have your grenades? I would use those.
Oh yeah, Tarkus.
Tactical.
Tarkus got energy grenades. You can use them forever.
Yeah, I was just using the
Forever
jetpacks
and
because it
ever?
was
Let fly.
I'm gonna have Cyrus collect the packs over here. If you have previously claimed these objectives on the map, they might have enemies nearby, but they will no longer have enemies in them, protecting them.
oh good lord.
Assault squad on the way. To the enemy.
All right. So we're not gonna need 5 med packs for fighting the Ravener. I'm just gonna go over there and then blow up a few things.
Assault squad is ready to deploy.
Under attack.
So just give me a moment.
Target killed.
There we go.
Move into that position.
Just stand away from it so I don't get hit by friendly fire.
Falling
There we
back
go.
to next position.
Assault squad ready to deploy.
I wonder if there's
But
more
like-
Xenos down here.
Repositioning.
There is technically you.
Pyramid assault.
Oh my, there's a Ravener down here.
Secure position. Assault squad.
Get him! Get him!
Squad is taking losses.
This way, brothers.
Take your position, brother.
It says we haven't killed something down here, but I don't believe it.
It's just the Ravener.
Have our orders.
Reposition.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Wait, was the Ravener where we were killing everything?
Yes, we didn't walk over the exact spot he was on, so nothing happened.
Oh.
Allied force commander has been restored.
Wow, there's actually nothing
Alright.
in the southern part over here.
Deploy to defensive positions.
Yeah.
An ally's forces
Oh,
We shall return it.
Oh, that's bad. Health back, health back!
Face the Emperor's wrath.
Cyrus just needs to flee.
How can we serve? Reposition.
Relocating.
I might actually be able to help.
Relocating.
We should have it from here.
There you go. You're good.
Hone your zeal, brothers.
Position.
The commander is also very angry about what happened earlier, and he is now going to go over there and beat the piss out of that.
There we go.
Thaddeus here.
Cyrus is going to go let his little bones heal. It's a good thing I gave him some melee skills, so he didn't get the absolute crap kicked out of him. He only got almost killed.
Only got almost killed. Oh, hey, look, it's a Lictor right there. Look at it.
Move on.
Tyrannicus Camelio.
Oh wow, that's so funny. That Lictor just looks hilarious.
You're gonna kill it, aren't you?
You could just look at his funny little face.
Ooh, hold I see you're leaving the job half done. I'll go take care of that.
Jump to that position.
Thank you, thank you.
How can we
I will take credit where credit is due.
The Tyranids are attacking.
Thank you, Cyrus. You're doing your best, and that's what counts.
Oh, the Emperor.
Just
I'm
imagine,
so-
too, this is Cyrus with practically 0 skill and ranged. He has just his first perk, and that is it. And he's able to kill most specials immediately.
Destination confirmed.
Alright, once Thaddeus returns, and we kind of have our bearings, I'm going to go stand with the commander on the exact spot that this thing likes to sleep, I guess.
Reposition.
Alright. Tarkus is
Not
in heavy
with
cover.
Tarkus.
I was just putting him in heavy cover. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this.
Alright. Yalla-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. Oh, look who I found. Go for the little one. Actually, no, I'll take care of it.
Thaddeus here.
Health back.
This should give us more than enough time to kill it.
Wow, that.
Another alien destroyed. Another battle won.
Another alien destroyed, another battle won. I like how Avitus is the one saying that, even though he's not here. Thank you, Avitus. just calls in over the box to be like, yeah, I'm here to talk shit.
Ah, remote jetpacks.
Oh, come on, please. Please, please, please. Yes!
Yeah, baby!
We did it!
Let's go!
So the reason why I'm excited about that is because that is literally a free deployment that we just won. We wasted no resources. We didn't waste a day.
Congratulations on your victory, Commander.
Thank you, Gabriel
You're
Angelos.
now a step closer to obtaining the biotoxin
Oh, I got
sample
my
we need.
jetpacks.
Angelos out.
Angelos?
This cut is deep. Any deeper and I would have lost an eye, like Captain Thule.
How did Captain Thule lose his eye? He would never answer when we asked him.
Modesty on his part. He lost it on Cronus when he destroyed the Necron Lord. The blow should have killed him. Sheer stubbornness was the only thing that could explain how he survived.
He never did take credit for destroying the Necron Lord. He always attributed it to
Nicholas.
Mikolas. But those of us close to the fight saw that Mikolas had already gone down to wounds.
Captain Thule liked to see his men succeed. I think that was what he liked most about command.
That is one thing I do hold near and dear to my heart. I've worked as a manager in many managerial positions. I was an NCO in the military. I feel like, from the administrative standpoint, if the people working underneath you, beside you, succeed, you will succeed as well. And that is something that Davian Thule, which is why you hear me rant and rave about him, that is something Davian Thule strives to do. Until, of course, he's become a dreadnought, but that just means now he has everlasting time to do so. But I think that's a very important takeaway. It is always good to make sure that your friends, your family, your coworkers, regardless of whether they are the antagonist of your life or not, having those people succeed, especially through your efforts, you will be noticed. Everything you do will be noticed. You may not have the immediate effect, but success will also come to you. By helping everyone around you succeed, you being a part of that team, you yourself will. And I think that's a fantastic thing. One of the reasons I like Space Marine and 40K as a whole. Because a lot of these men understand this. This is what they strive for. They strive for success as a whole, success for the Imperium.
Thank you, Justin. Very cool.
Very cool. Remote jetpacks. I'm gonna blow everything up. Ah, lovely, lovely.
Wait. Oh. I still have the crappy. Why do we have level 5 power armor? Get rid of that.
Relic scout armor. Oh. No, I need the energy.
Not gonna
So
lie,
let's
the
see.
Carapace of War is actually really bad. It's 31% flame weapon, damage resistant, 49 health, and knockback resistance. Might as well just get rid of that. The Mantle of Holy Fury is alright for armor. Tarkus, what armor do you have? Your armor is better. Or Thaddeus, what armor do you have? 10%, 42 health.
Ooh,
Percent accuracy.
the
bonus.
honor of Terra.
The Armature of Zeal.
The commander almost has 600 health.
Does he? Oh my god. You've been specking him out in nothing but health.
He is a beast of burden.
Oh, I see. Because you're going for Indomitable.
Yes,
Okay, that makes...
the commander will always make a relatively good tank. Even though he won't be the best, because he's still an individual unit. But in the end, the commander is incredibly hardy. It is difficult to make them a ranged combatant, as it requires very specific equipment. And it is relatively difficult to make him a melee combatant. But the easiest thing for him to do is to just be a commander and just be a tank. I'm not using the benefits of using standards, which standards, depending on your situation, can make it very easy, because I'm splitting my focus. If I split my focus too much, I don't want to underutilize the standard. Whereas with the Rosarius and with the Iron Halo, I can split my focus safely.
I'm pulling a Justin right now. While he explains things, I'm selling things.
Oh, no!
Know my pain. Know my pain. Alright, so I've almost actually got Tarkus to veteran squad mates. 2 more levels and he'll be there. Alright, so we, like I was saying, ooh, +3 melee skill. That is, can't use that. Okay, so as I was saying, we have now a free day to deploy. As you can see, we deployed on day 12, it's still day 12. The infestation on Calderis has also lowered exponentially. It was up to here, it's now down to here.
One thing to go ahead.
Looking at other places, you can see the infestation is... Alright, well, Calderis doesn't have... or Meridian doesn't have an infestation yet. But as you do missions, it'll tell you, oh, well, this leads to -2 infestation, which is pretty good. I don't remember what infestation does, per se. I think it makes the mission harder.
Infestation will add 2 Tyranid forces. And the lower an infestation is on the planet when you go to engage in these missions, the less Tyranid forces pre-deployed you'll have to deal with. On Primarch, no matter what, it's always going to be a formidable force because you have to move a little bit slower. And the formidable force will mean they're able to reinforce themselves pretty quickly. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. Tyranid infestation, very low. It will always be helpful. It'll make it just a little bit more helpful. One thing to note with the redeployments is since we just cleared a mission and we unlocked that extra deployment for the day, you still have the opportunity to unlock the second, but it will still be the furthest tier in the mission completion. So if we actually complete this mission with absolute fury and speed and resilience, we'll be able to get that additional deployment for this day. But it is a lot more difficult than getting the initial one. So getting that one deployment, that's perfectly fine. If you don't get it, not to worry. You can still complete the game in plenty enough time if you're only able to deploy once a day. It's more of a make the game a little bit easier in the long run for you.
Yes. Now, are we going to finish out this mission right here, or are we going to go to a different planet?
We're going to finish out this mission here.
Alright.
I am going to, now that we have the det packs, I remember this boss fight, and I'm going to make it exponentially easier, because this guy is a little jerk.
Alright. And that will be this episode. This was episode 8. So I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.